LaShore to Polce. Polce immediately back to LaShore. And a nifty. Scher drives in, blocked by LaShore. Williams takes it in. Hutchison unleashes a three and gets it. Over to Hansen. Hansen a three from the left wing. Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd like to take a moment to recognize senior guard Gabie Polce on scoring her 1,000th career point as a Golden Knight. Gabie entered tonight's game with 997 points and is just the 23rd women's basketball player in St. Rose history to reach the 1,000-point plateau.
Barrett. Two more. Hackett and the Rubin sisters on the floor as Nicole Beanie rather. Hackett off the mark. Polce all alone. And Gabie Polce with the. And there's 2 points for Danielle DiPiero.
Has secured her 300th career victory. She is now one of just 40 active Division II head coaches holding that honor. Congratulations, Karen.
And welcome back. We are now joined by the newest member of the 1,000 Point Club, senior guard Gabie Polce. First of all, Gabie, let's talk about that milestone. I'm sure it's something you and your teammates were thinking about. How good did it feel when you made that shot to get into that 1,000 Point Club?
I don't know. It was a lot of pressure off of me because going in knowing that you're only 3 points away, it's like, okay, yeah, well, it's only 3 points, but it's obviously a lot of pressure. So, when it was done, it was kind of just like, oh, thanks. Like, now we can just worry about, focusing on the task at hand instead of stressing out about scoring 3 points. So it was nice.
And it was a big game for not only you, but the entire team. You went out and took the lead early, took a double-digit lead, and really never looked back. Coming off of that tough game against New Haven, that's a game you probably win if that half-court shot doesn't go at the buzzer against the Chargers. But you take the lead early, you never look back against the pace setters. What was the difference in the beginning of the first half, and that really enabled you to lead throughout in the game?
I think the New Haven game set a fire in us. Losing like that is probably one of the most heartbreaking ways to lose. I think out of all my games here, that's been the hardest loss for me. So that kind of lit a fire for us. We, going into practice, it wasn't like, oh, we're discouraged. It was like, well, we can play. You know what I mean? Like that was a great game, and that was a crazy shot. That doesn't happen often. So, instead of going into the game upset or discouraged, we went in kind of like, well, we can play with the best of the best. So let's prove a point.
Now 3 games left in the regular season. It's really bunched up in the Southwest Division. There's like 3 or 4 teams going for 2 playoff spots. 3 games left. It starts with Lemoyne on Saturday at home. What does this team need to do to make sure you're in the playoff picture at the end of the regular season?
We got to win out. Obviously, there's going to be, we need to be able to control the controllables. So what we can control is winning basketball games, improving as a team, and developing our team chemistry even more. If we want to be a postseason team, we need to be able to win out and win tough games. As long as, the other stuff, whoever wins, loses, that stuff we can't control. So as long as, whatever we can take control of, I think the fate's kind of in our hands at this point.
And one final question, 300 wins now for Coach Karen Haag. You've been with her now all 4 years. What does this mean for you to be a part of that milestone for her? She's just amazing, and if anybody deserves a kind of celebration like that, it's her. I'm actually extremely grateful that I can celebrate my 1,000 point on a game so historic for her. So I'm, it's going to be tough leaving her. So 1,000 points for Gabie Polce, 300 wins for Coach Haag, and St. Rose defeats Pace, and they get Lemoyne in the Upstate Challenge on Saturday.